Hello and welcome to Bessemer and Lake Erie 902. It is March 25th, 2020 as Q009 approaches our cameras in Fairview, Pennsylvania with a YN2-9 leading the way. These units were prototype -9 locomotives built by General Electric for CSX and thus retain -8 car bodies. Moving to Wallace Junction on March 26th, Norfolk Southern 309 can be seen coming through the small yard situated here with an ES-44 DC on the point. Wallace Junction, located in Girard, Pennsylvania, is the interchange point between the Norfolk Southern Lake Erie District and the Bessemer and Lake Erie subdivision. This line runs from Albion, Pennsylvania up to Girard for interchange with Norfolk Southern and at one time held traffic rights to Erie, Pennsylvania. Currently, the only commodities interchanged here are plastic pallet hopper cars, with one sitting on the interchange track for the Bessemer seen to the right of the passing 309. It's an overcast March 27th, 2020 morning in Conneaut, Ohio. We are on the Norfolk Southern Lake Erie District just west of the yard in Conneaut, Ohio. Norfolk Southern westbound manifest train 149 can be seen coming out for headroom from the yard as they will drop off and pick up cuts of cars before continuing west for Bellevue, Ohio. Moving west one crossing, we now witness the passing of Norfolk Southern Hotshot Intermodal Train 22K on the first day it was reinstated after being temporarily abolished due to a tunnel collapse. After the 22K passed our cameras, 149 pulls up to the PTI crew van where a new crew will get on board and take the train west. With the new crew now getting on board, proper measures to fight against the COVID-19 pandemic are taken, such as disinfecting the locomotive cab, which the conductor can be seen doing here. Before long, the crew gets permission to head to the west end of the siding, where it will wait on two passing trains. The first train was C64, while the second train would be 26D, a westbound extra autorack train bound for Rockport Yard in Cleveland for autorack storage. As 149 continues to slumber past, westbound local C64 approaches bound for the Fairport Harbor in Painesville, Ohio. Moving to North Kingsville, Ohio, we are at the former Nickel Plate Road Depot situated here. Just behind C64 would be westbound extra autorack train 26D with autoracks bound for Rockport Yard for storage due to the COVID-19 pandemic ceasing all automobile production. Leading today's 26D would be a quartet of venerable GP 38-2s. Moving to Wallace Junction, we witness Norfolk Southern 22K as it passes our cameras on this windy morning. Looking to the west, we see Norfolk Southern C62 and eastbound local, which originated in Conneaut, Ohio. This train is entering the siding at C.P. Girard to the west of here, and will stop here at Wallace to wait for Norfolk Southern 15M to clear the main line before the train continues east to Welch's in northeast Pennsylvania. After 15M clears, the C62 now has permission to exit the siding and continue east. It is now April 3rd, 2020, and we are set up in Lake City, Pennsylvania for CSX Q158, led by a rebuilt SD70 Mac. Setting our cameras up in Fairview, Pennsylvania, it is April 6th, 2020 as an eastbound intermodal train approaches our cameras. As this eastbound intermodal clears the scene, we now see westbound CSX manifest train Q389 with the new kid on the block on the point today. Leading the train is a CSX ST70AH, a Tier 4 version of EMD's ST70ACE, and the first EMD locomotive CSX has purchased in almost 15 years. Now let's watch as this train passes our cameras. Moving to Girard, Pennsylvania on the Norfolk Southern Lake Erie District, we see the headlight of SD70 ACC number 1847, another new locomotive type to be seen on this April 6th afternoon. This locomotive is a rebuilt SD70, Upgrades to the SD70s included a new wide cab and computer upgrades to help make the units last another 15 years. Now let's watch as this train passes our cameras and rounds the curve towards CP Wallace. Our last train on April 6th would be in Fairview, Pennsylvania, as we see E618, a westbound empty coal hopper train, pass the fields of Fairview. It is the evening of Friday, April 10th, 2020, and we are in downtown Girard, Pennsylvania on the Bessemer and Lake Erie branch. Now let's watch as Bessemer and Lake Erie SD38AC number 867 crosses Highway 20, solo, heading for Emsco Plastics to switch out the facility. 867 would come up to Emsco Plastics and open the switch in preparation for shoving one plastic pellet hopper into the facility. The crew would get this plastic pellet hopper from Wallace Junction, where Norfolk Southern dropped it off earlier. Now let's watch as 867 crosses Church Street after the conductor lines the switch for their reverse movement. About 20 minutes later, 867 and its crew returned to Church Street with one loaded plastic pellet hopper for Emsco Plastics. Now let's watch as the conductor flags his crossing with the lights, and the train continues over the crossing and into the Emsco facility. Moving back to Main Street, we watch as 867 leaves town and plunges into the darkness as they return to Conneaut, Ohio. We thank you for watching Bessemer and Lake Erie 902, and we hope you enjoy this video. As always, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more railroad content just like this. Happy rail fanning and train chasing.